from conflict does not take the conflict away. It grows. It turns into resentment. Sometimes it even turns into hatred. So being emotionally aware helps you to manage conflict, because when you look at someone's face and that face is not looking like the way it should, it's common sense. You have to learn to ask, what's wrong? How can I help? What can I do to make it right? This is what we don't teach our kids. That is what we don't even know ourselves. An emotionally aware child should be able to say, Daddy, you're looking sad today. What's wrong, Daddy? But he cannot do that if you didn't teach him that. How? By when he's also looking down and asking, my son, what's wrong with you? Come. Hold his hand, sit him down, and look in. You see, people underestimate eye contact. I don't know if I shared it in this class. There was a day that I had this woman who said she needed to talk to me. I didn't know her from anywhere, and she actually paid for a session, and she came. When she entered, you need to see this woman online. In every way, she was beautiful. She smelled really nice. And then she sat down. As she sat down, I sat, because in counseling, there's a way you put your chairs. I sat down beside her. And I turned to her, and I gave her a compliment. That's what we learn in therapy. The first thing you do is compliment the person. Look for something that is nice about the person and say maybe your character or something, but don't lie. Besides, like I said, this woman is really pretty. So I said, oh my God, you have really beautiful eyebrows. And she smiled weakly. Then I looked at her and said, sis, maintain eye contact. I thought it was just small cry. She began to cry more, for 1 hour. The session is 1 hour. She cried throughout. I had to bring tissue box and kept her, and I asked her, can I hold your hand? And she said yes. And I began to stroke her hand. And she kept on crying. Because the truth is, there are times that all you need is to be asked how you are doing. That's all. We're not saying you can solve every problem, but the acknowledgement of somebody not doing well, if you see it, you acknowledge it, it makes people feel even better. When was the last time you did that with your spouse? When was the last time you looked your spouse in the eye and said, how are you doing?